Right now, 730 women are living submerged underwater for months on end. They share restrooms with dozens of men, sleep in spaces tinier than coffins, and remain unable to leave for 3 to 6 months at a stretch. These aren't prisoners. They're America's submarine trailblazers. The USS New Jersey has made history as the first submarine built entirely for men and women to serve side by side. But here's something few people realize. Women submariners boast a 75% success rate, higher than men at 74%. How do they manage it? The answer might surprise you. Stay with us until the end of the video to find out. If you want to dive deeper into the incredible stories of America's heroes, on land, in the air, and beneath the waves, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Since 2010, the U.S. Navy has been shattering boundaries. That year marked the end of the ban on women serving aboard submarines. Yet the story isn't just about breaking rules, it's about survival, mental survival, physical survival, and proving that courage has no gender. As you watch this video, 730 women are actively serving across 38 submarines. They are officers, engineers, sonar technicians, and weapons specialists. Each deployment keeps them submerged for 3 to 6 months in a space smaller than most homes, surrounded by up to 150 male crew members. Imagine living in a cramped apartment you can never leave, sharing air, water, and mission with everyone around you, where one misstep could be fatal for all on board. If you admire these incredible women defending our nation, type "proud" in the comments. Survival underwater isn't just about grit. It relies on smart design, meticulous planning, and a culture honed over 14 years. Today we'll go inside America's most advanced submarines to see how female submariners not only survive, but thrive. Step inside the USS Missouri during a 6-month mission. The first thing you notice isn't the technology, it's the lack of space. A nuclear submarine stretches 337 feet. Sounds large? Think again. 1/3 of that space is devoted to the nuclear reactor and propulsion systems. The rest accommodates 130 to 150 crew members for months at a time. Your bedroom is a 3-high rack. The mattress sits inside an aluminum coffin. Beneath it is a 5-inch storage bin for all your personal items. That's it. Your clothing, books, photos, everything you own for half a year must fit in that tiny compartment. The USS Missouri spent 163 days underwater during a 181-day deployment. That means, for over 5 months, crew members saw no sunlight, breathed no fresh air, and had no contact with the world outside, except for the 18 days the submarine surfaced. Privacy is minimal. Officers share quarters with 3 others and can't all stand simultaneously without bumping elbows. Enlisted personnel sleep in rows of bunks divided only by curtains. Until recently, communication with home was rare. Emails came and went maybe 20 times per deployment, each message risking the sub's location. Secrecy isn't a protocol, it's survival. But what sets submariners apart is choice. Every person on board volunteered for this life. That voluntary commitment builds something extraordinary, a sisterhood and brotherhood forged through shared sacrifice. In 2010, Defense Secretary Robert Gates made a landmark announcement. Women could now serve on submarines. The first female officers reported to Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines in 2011. These massive submarines were chosen because they offered space and multiple bathrooms, which could be adapted for a mixed-gender cruise. Lieutenant Commanders Andrea Howard and Emma McCarthy were among these first pioneers. They faced challenges men never had to consider. Periscopes set too high, equipment built for average male strength. They didn't complain, they adapted, passed the same grueling training, earned their dolphins, the symbol of qualified submariners, and joined the nuclear family. Enlisted women entered the submarine force in 2015, and in 2022, Chief Petty Officer Angela Kugler became the first female chief of the boat, the senior enlisted advisor to the commanding officer, one of the most respected positions aboard any submarine. By 2024, 87 female officers and 400 enlisted women had joined the submarine force, 20% of officer accessions, and nearly 10% of enlisted, the largest single-year growth since integration began. But here's the extraordinary part. Women aren't just surviving. they are excelling. Female officers have a 29% retention rate in department head roles, 1.5% higher than men. Enlisted women re-enlist at 75%, above the 74% rate for men. The Navy expects its first female submarine commanding officer by 2028. These aren't symbolic roles, they're earned through merit and performance. On September 14, 2024, the USS New Jersey became the first submarine designed from scratch for full gender integration. This wasn't a retrofit, it was a reimagination. The biggest change? Doors. Where previous subs relied on curtains, the New Jersey installed solid doors for privacy. Bunks now have lockable partitions. Restrooms include added barriers, but improvements go beyond privacy. Overhead valves were lowered, steps were added in front of stacked bunks and washing machines, and medical facilities were upgraded to meet women's specific needs, including storage for medication, hygiene disposal systems, and pregnancy protocols. Virginia-class submarines have 4 officer staterooms with 3 racks each. With more than 12 officers on board, junior officers often bunk with enlisted personnel. The New Jersey ensures these arrangements work for both genders. Future Columbia-class ballistic missile submarines will incorporate these upgrades, even adding step stools for shorter sailors to reach periscopes. These changes reflect a $3 billion investment in equality and a recognition that diverse crews solve problems more effectively. How do 150 people coexist underwater for 3 months? Submariners follow strict social codes. Rule 1, no politics. Rule 2, quiet, no door slamming, loud conversations, or unnecessary noise. Rule 3, personal space is sacred. Don't touch others' belongings. Don't enter racks without permission. Respect mental space when physical space is impossible. Women have added unique strategies, forming support networks, mentoring each other, and sharing practical tips. Stress relief methods often differ from men's. Quiet conversation, reading, journaling, and maintaining ties with home. Sleep is precious. Shifts run 24/7, interrupted by drills and maintenance. Women maximize rest wherever possible. Food is crucial for morale, and female submariners often savor variety more than quantity. Exercise takes place in the torpedo room when not in use, with creative routines that also build camaraderie. Integration hasn't been smooth. Early years saw serious incidents, including secret recordings, harassment, and criminal investigations. Unlike other navies, the U.S. Navy responded decisively. Zero-tolerance policies, mandatory cultural training, protected reporting, and top-down accountability. Female submariners became part of the solution, speaking up and supporting each other. Today, retention rates for women exceed those of men, promotions are competitive, and mission effectiveness has improved thanks to diverse teams. Chief Logistics Specialist Samantha Mincy joined 16 years ago, long before women were allowed on submarines. She now serves as the senior enlisted female on board. Lieutenant Victoria Meyer originally aimed to be a pilot but found her calling underwater, serving on the USS New Jersey when only she and one other female officer were aboard. These women faced dual challenges, excelling as submariners and navigating a traditionally male environment. The USS Wyoming made history when 15 enlisted women completed the first all-female deterrent patrol. Their achievements prove integration isn't just possible, it's highly effective. Training, equipment handling, and mission success rates match or exceed those of men. The Navy plans 39 integrated crews by 2033, surpassing the original goal of 33 by 2030. All new Virginia and Columbia-class submarines are purpose-built for gender integration. Diversity isn't just fair, it enhances mission performance. Mixed crews communicate better, work more professionally, and focus on achieving objectives. 730 women demonstrate daily that courage, skill, and commitment know no gender. They thrive in one of the toughest military environments, setting the stage for future generations. The first female submarine commanding officer in 2028 will lead a crew united by choice and excellence. Gender doesn't define capability. Character, skill, and dedication do. These women have all three in abundance. Thank you for exploring America's underwater heroes. If this story inspired you, like, subscribe, and remember, heroes come in all forms, and some are serving hundreds of feet beneath the ocean right now.